It's kind of like a podcast. There comes a time in everybody's life where they regret something or other. And this time in my life, I regret shaving. Honestly, to me, in my opinion, I look better with with the facial hair and everything. It's just without it, you can tell how skinny I am and how sick I look. But with with the big beard and everything, I actually looked a bit decent. I don't know. I guess this will take a little bit of getting used to. Anyway, let's go with this. Alright? 10 years ago, I made this vlog, and we're gonna watch it now.
Wow, look at that. It snowed last night, leaving, I don't know, I'd say about an inch of snow on the ground. Hear my feet crunching on on the snow. It's fun.
That's my daughter and my mother. That's me and my daughter. That's my daughter.
Do you ever get approached by anybody asking for money for the bus?
All the time.
If you ever do, offer them a bus ticket. I
Yep.
bet you anything 9 out of 10 times they'll refuse, because 9 out of 10 times they don't want the money for the bus. They want it for something else. I thought it was supposed to be spring, but yet it's snowing like crazy out there.
I really
I don't
hope
get
this
it at
doesn't
all.
happen tomorrow.
What happened to spring? I really,
Wow.
really hope it doesn't snow right through until next winter. That would really, really suck.
Yeah, it would.
So, while I was at church,
Oh, this is
My
good. Listen
mother-
to this.
gave me 2 Easter presents. One for Kendra, one for Sierra. This is cute. Little bunny puppet. Anyway, they were wrapped. They were wrapped when she gave them to us. These 2 were wrapped. Now, are we going to give them to the girls? Of course. Are we going to tell them who it's from?
Nope.
They don't need to know that. Because, for one, she wasn't willing, my mother was not willing to go and visit Sierra when I started visiting her. When Kendra was born, she was, when Kendra was born, I phoned her from the hospital. I even told her what hospital room we were in and that we would be there for 2 more days, or well, we'd be there the next day anyway, and then she could come down in the morning. Did she make an effort to come down and see Kendra, her newest grandchild? No, she didn't. So let's see here. When I started visiting with Sierra, of course, she was in CFS at the time, and my mother inquired about seeing her. CFS told her that, well, she went through me, because even though I gave her the phone numbers, she wouldn't phone them herself. And she went through me. She inquired how she could do it, like how she could see Sierra. And I told her, well, you got to go through a criminal record check. You got to go through a child abuse registry check. You got to make sure that that you pass those 2 checks, and they both come back positive or negative or whatever it is, that you're on the up and up. You're not on their lists or anything for anything bad, which I had to do. Jasmine's parents had to do. It's a standard procedure. But my mother took it personally and took it as an insult to her, saying, oh, well, I'm their grandmother. I shouldn't have to do that. What am I going to do to them? Blah, 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 blah. Well, Jasmine's parents never said that. They went through the checks. They passed them, and they're seeing Sierra. They're seeing Kendra. It's a natural process. I had to go through it. I passed them. So because of that, Jasmine and I have a totally negative opinion about my mother as, in regards to seeing our children. They don't know who she is. They probably will never know who she is until they're older and start asking. Until then, no. She is not welcome at the visits. She is not welcome in this house, period. She doesn't even take the initiative to call me and to see how her own son is doing.
She still doesn't. 10 years later, no phone call from her. The only time I talk to her is if I call her myself. And even then, nowadays, she doesn't even know who I am. So, yeah. I mean, this is still pretty much relevant, She doesn't take the initiative to call. She never has. So why bother with somebody like that? Doesn't want to have anything to do with your kids. So what if she's my mother? She doesn't want to have anything to do with my kids. She doesn't want to have anything to do with me. Or at least that's what she's showing by never calling me. And, yeah, why bother with her?
So why should I do her any favors at all?
Exactly.
She keeps telling me, oh, I'll ask the worker if I can come by for a visit. Well, no.
Ask her yourself.
You're not. You never made the initiative in the first place to go and see them. So forget it. She's not ever meeting these 2 children, until after they're 18 and they come to us and say that they want to meet her. Because at that point, we have no control. Until then.
Yeah, they're almost 18 anyway, so it's pretty much up to them if they want to meet her or not. I know they don't want to have anything to do with me right now, but that shouldn't stop them from knowing the rest of my family. My 2 oldest daughters don't want to have anything to do with me, but they know the rest of my family. So why can't they? It should be up to them, really, what they want to do with their lives. If they want to be in their mother's life, let them be in their mother's life. If they want to be in their father's life, let them be in my life. Let them be in anybody's life that they want. As long as they're 18, they should be able to do whatever they want. It shouldn't be up to whoever's looking after them. Honestly, if they're 18 years old, they should be looking after themselves. Plain and simple.
And they're not meeting her at all. Sorry.
Totally sorry about that rant. Actually, no, I'm not sorry about what I said because everything I said is true.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, just to fly off the handle like that, I've said in the past that I do that. Every once in a while,
I still
I'll
do.
let everything off of my chest that's,
Yep.
that's bugging the shit out of me,
Hmm.
and I'll just go off and say what's on my mind and get it all out there. Okay? So basically, that's what I did today. Certain things
I
got
don't
to
like
me
how the
today,
audio's
and
off on
building
this.
and building and building and building for the past almost 5 years. All right? Ever since, well, I guess about 4 years. Ever since I moved back here. Okay, three and a half. I don't know. October 2009. Do the math. From then until now, it's like either 3.5, 4, 3 and a little bit. I don't know. But I know it's over 3 years. What on earth are you doing? Bella is attacking a bag that's on the floor. See that bag right there? That cat right there is running away. Right down there. This cat here is attacking the bag on the floor. Anyway. But yeah, every once in a while I'll go on a rant, and today it just got to me. I got gifts for my 2 youngest daughters from my mother, and they've never met her. They don't know who she is. I mean, hell, when my youngest daughter, when Kendra was born, I phoned her. The night she was born. I told her what hospital she was born in. I even told her the hospital room number that we were in.
I said all this before.
But no, instead of saying, "Oh, hey,
Seriously,
I'd like to
I
come
said
down
all
and
this
see
already.
her,"
Why am I
or
repeating
even
myself?
make an effort to come down and see her, she decided to lecture me about having another child.
It's almost as if I forgot what I
think that
said.
is dumb. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm ranting
Yeah.
again. This is not good because then this video will be like maybe 10, 11, 12, maybe 15 minutes long. We don't need that. We don't need that. We have to end this on a happy note. I just saw the Shaytards, and we gotta love one another, and we have to be happy, and we have to end this on a good note. So, good note is that I got everything off my chest. I feel better now that I did that. And, I'm able to sleep better now that I got all that off my chest. My mother's a bad person. She doesn't want to have anything to do with her grandchildren, or at least her 2 younger grandchildren. I mean,
The
her
audio's
2 older
off. I don't like that.
My 2 oldest daughters, the ones that are barely, well, the 7-year-old, I see her every second week. Saw her today. My oldest, she's 16. She'll be 17 in October. I have nothing to do with her. She wants nothing to do with me. But yet my mother is in contact with her. My mother is in contact with her mother. In fact, my mother treats her mother as more of a part of the family than she treats me, her own son. So go figure. No wonder I have a bad opinion about my mother. Sometimes I do want to do this. Bang. Theoretically, of course. Figuratively, of course. Literally, never. Now, this video is going to be very long, so I'm going to end it now and take it easy.
Wow. Okay. So what did we learn from that? We learned that my mother wants nothing to do with me. And honestly, that can be said about the rest of my family, except for maybe one or two. One or two members of the family still talk to me. There's one that I could do without, but yeah, I still try to reach out to him, but he never responds. But he's going through his own stuff right now, so the best thing to do is just let him be. Don't take anything personally. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, my children want nothing to do with me, except for maybe my 17-year-old. Yeah, I talk to her once in a while through text messaging. You know, she just got a job. She's happy about that. So, and I'm still trying to get something to set up for myself. I have no idea. I guess we'll figure it out. I am looking at these videos. Anyway, I am gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoyed that little vlog from 10 years ago. I'll put it down in the description box so you can watch it yourself if you want. Get some more views on it. There were only what, 70 views 9 years ago. 9? How is that 9? It's supposed to be 10. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, April 1st, 2013. Would have been. Oh, I'm thinking, okay, I guess it's saying 9 years ago today because April 1st is tomorrow? I don't know. Let me know what the date says when you watch it. Yeah, maybe I'll click on it tomorrow too and find out. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it only had 2 likes. Wow. 70 total views, 2 likes. Du, 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 du. 0 likes on Facebook. That's crazy. That is crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'll be back tomorrow with a Walmart vlog. Yay!